So, I mean, I've not seen this much virtue signaling since I saw Steve Shive's video on feminism. Yes, this is going to be that entertaining and more, guys. Grab some popcorn and a cold beer, and let's see what Rev Rance has to say about feminism.
Feminism is equality.
Oh, where's my goat?
Feminism doesn't mean women are better. I think the problem with men on this fucking planet, and really the problem with straight white men.
Of course, guys, if you're straight and you're white, you've got the problem.
Thing else. And if we're going to add something to that, we'll add Christian.
Straight, white, Christian, men. Okay, tell us why we're the problem.
Okay, straight, white, male Christians have a fucking problem assuming that anything that's not them is either wrong, not as good, or not good enough.
Do you actually hang out with people that you describe? Because I don't know very many men that would think women should be property or, chained to the, barefoot pregnant, chained to the frickin' stove or anything. Which decade are you living in, or do you think we're living in there, Rev?
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you're a woman, okay,
yeah,
you have the same rights that everyone else has.
And more. I just need to mention one. Reproductive rights. Let's not talk about all that other stuff like affirmative action and scholarships and women-only business tax breaks and various other freaking things. VAWA, Duluth model, and all that stuff.
Because you're human, right?
Yeah. So are men, though. By the way, let's not forget that men are also part of the human species. Okay, Rev?
You have healthcare concerns, and those healthcare concerns should be completely taken care of and completely paid for by the state.
Why don't you take care of your own healthcare? Buy an insurance policy. Obamacare, wasn't that supposed to fix all of... oh, no.
Okay, you can't argue that any other way.
Yeah.
Why?
Why?
Because if I have a problem with my dick, I can go in and get it looked at, and that should be taken care of too.
So you're saying when women have health problems, they need their ovaries or whatever looked at, or pap smears, that they cannot go do that as well? Is that right?
But the minute it's a woman, it's different. Well, women require more health care.
Got more sort of parts down there, They're kind of like a transmission.
Because they have different health care needs. Again, I can't have a baby, so my body doesn't ovulate. I don't have those fucking problems, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we got different problems. Prostate cancer, shit like that. Women can't get prostate cancer, right? We can get breast cancer, but we can't, they can't get I
just don't understand
the dick cancer.
Why men feel like they can't be a part of this. It's equality, right? So if you require something, we're going to take care of you because we're being equal here. And if I require something, we're going to take care of me because we're being equal.
Are we to understand that you're saying that for some reason men are getting everything they need taken care of and women aren't? Is that what your argument is, or are you more arguing for like a state-controlled healthcare setup? I'm not exactly sure what you're getting at.
Okay, women's healthcare is a woman's right because they're fucking human, and it's a human right, and that's what equality is, and that's really what feminism is about.
Men also have human parts, and they also can get healthcare, and they should, right? Are we forgetting half of the fucking population, Rev? 51% of women in the 51% of the population of the United States is female. They are the majority, Rev.
But not just women's health care.
What you mean is abortion, but okay.
Okay, we also got to talk about women's rights when it comes to fair and equal pay.
Goat, please.
Right? And being able to get a job even though they're a woman.
Who is preventing them from getting a job? Because they're a female. You realize there are laws against that, right?
Because statistically speaking, women don't get hired as much for higher paying jobs, and because they have to go out for maternity leave, they come back at a different place in the workforce.
Couple things here. Having a child is a choice. Okay? Choices have consequences. One would be you need to take time off of work. I'm terribly sorry. Don't have a baby. Between me and my daughter, there's quite a bit of a wage gap. Probably she earns 25 cents on every dollar I earn. Why? She didn't take engineering. She took gender studies. But you think somehow that's unfair, don't you, Rev?
These statistics, white women in America get paid 80 cents on the dollar to what a white man gets paid.
Yeah, most of that is accounted for by hours worked. 42 on average for men versus 37 for women. I wonder, Mr. Rev, why don't you mention the wage gap between Asian men and white women? Why is it, Asian men are minorities? Okay, I got it. I got my victim hierarchy here.
And if you become a minority woman, or if you are a minority, you don't really become one, but if you're a minority woman, then you're getting paid even less.
I wonder what the wage gap is between white women and black men. Have you ever considered that, Rev? No? I wonder.
And that's fucked up.
Yeah.
So when we talk about feminism, we're just talking about equality. You know what I mean? Like, the gender shouldn't matter. It's a human being who's trying to do something, and we should help them.
Why should I help anybody do anything? Out of the kindness of my heart, I will. But what am I supposed to do to a young woman, for example, enrolling in college, and I recommend to her strongly, you should take engineering, you should take medicine, you should take legal, you should take something useful. And she says, no thank you, I'm going to party for 4 years and get a degree in basket weaving. What more am I supposed to do, Rev? I'm not sure what you're getting at.
In every way, shape, or form. And then I'll go a step further.
Yeah, good.
If you have a daughter, if you've ever brought a female into this world,
Yes, and tell me how bad I am if I'm not a feminist.
you should be a fucking feminist.
Well, I'm not. But again, I didn't have anything to do with it. It was my ex-wife who actually brought the kid into the world. Maybe she's a feminist. I'll have to ask her.
Because how dare you have a daughter and then not want equality for her?
I do. I just told you the scenario. Here, take engineering. No, I want to drink, screw, and get a degree in basket weaving. You're not going to make as much money, Rev, if you do not listen to me. Do you get it?
Are you fucking serious?
Are you expecting me to force women to take engineering and math and science? No, because that's also a human right to make your own decisions, isn't it? Sticky wicket.
Are you just giving birth to future slaves for other men to take? Is that what you want?
I mean, what time frame are you living in where women are slaves of men? What are you talking about, dude?
Are you living in that era?
What era? Where are you living is the question. What are you talking about? Women have every single freaking right and more that a man does in the United States and most of the Western world. They have every opportunity. They have all the reproductive rights. They spend a lot of the freaking money. They're making equal pay if they're doing the same work and working the same hours. How are they slaves? What the hell's wrong with you, dude?
Fuck is wrong with you, man?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you have a daughter, equality should be the first thing on your fucking mind.
Yeah, well, what if she doesn't want to take engineering? What am I supposed to do then? Oh, well, I think that basket weaving job should pay the same as engineering. No, that's not the way it works in the patriarchal capitalist system we live and enjoy living in, for the most part. Maybe you want to do something a little bit different. Is it equal outcome? Is that it?
Right? And then, like, there's this idea of masculinity where, like, men can't do certain things. And I'll tell you right now, I cook, I clean, I respect women. You know what I'm saying? I respect their opinions. I'll listen to them. I don't really like being yelled at, but I don't like being yelled at by any motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, I know what you're saying. So tell me, Rev, are you demanding that the government somehow pay you for cooking your own food and cleaning your apartment and doing your laundry? Are you? Is some facets of feminism expecting that?
oh, like, you know, cooking, cleaning, respect, you know, like looking out for each other. Those things are important. Those are things that men can do too.
Yeah, well, I have to because I live alone. I should probably get the vacuum out. It's getting a little bit icky in here.
So if you have this, quote, traditional mindset where you feel like you should come home to a hot plate and a wife that's like waiting for you, what the fuck are you talking about, man? Like, what era are you living in?
What did I tell you? Are you through a six-pack yet? Oh, my God. Here's the deal, Rev. If a woman chooses, and it's a rare thing nowadays to be able to afford, to stay at home with her children, cook, clean, take care of her husband, if she chooses to do that, that's her choice. You understand that? Women are not slaves in this country. They are equal human beings. You cannot put a woman down if she wants to cook for her husband and take care of her kids and whatever. But feminism in general does. Same as with pro-life women. They're not real women. They're suffering from internal misogyny. So what are you trying to propose to us here, Rev? You want to force women to not be stay-at-home mothers if they want to, of their own free will? You want to force them into a career to be a wage slave? What if they don't want to do that? Just like my daughter didn't want to take engineering. Are you going to force people, Rev? Is that where you're going?
Are you serious? That, first of all, that time period should have never happened.
Yeah.
Okay? If anything, we should not have been living under a paternity for a patriarchal system, for fucking, 5 or 6,000 years, we should have lived under a matriarchal system, and we probably wouldn't have had wars and famines and all this other shit. But
this guy simply cannot be serious. He simply must be confused that female-led countries, such as England, didn't start any wars when there was a queen. Oh my God.
Again, I'm not trying to argue that one gender is better. I'm not trying to diss your gender, bro.
Bullshit. You know that's what you're doing. Because you're saying women's are oppressed, and it's because of the evil white Christian straight male. That's why they're oppressed. That's what you're saying, Rev. You haven't said it in words, but I think we get your drift, Ola.
Put your little dick back in your pants and calm down. It's okay.
Yeah, shaming language doesn't work on men. Sorry.
I'm just saying. Feminism is about equality.
Maybe equality of outcome, yeah.
No one's trying to take over. No one's trying to say women are better. No one's trying to take your beer away. Everyone's just trying to say, be equal. That's it.
Yeah, well, we are. So I don't know what more do you want from me. Why is feminism in existence since we've equaled everything up? Or, Rev, are you saying that past waves of feminism failed? Is that what you're trying to tell us?
Don't be an asshole. Just be fucking equal. Like, I don't feel like I have this need to be masculine around a woman. She can be whoever she is. I can be whoever I am, and I'm fine with that. You know what I'm saying? But you got to come to that conclusion on your own. Okay? And you can listen to this. If you made it this far in the fucking video, I'll be shocked if you disagree with me.
Prepare to be shocked. Okay, I'm going to cut it off here. It's long enough. But here's the situation you describe, Rev. You're a gym rat. You go and you work at the gym several times a week, probably. You're in very good shape. Got nice big arms there. You're looking pretty tough. My arms don't look like yours, so I should have equal muscles. What would you say to me if I demanded the government give me equal muscles? Well, you would say, well, maybe you should work out at the gym 3 or 4 days a week, just like I do. And then I would say, well, that's unfair. I made my choices in life, but I still want the same results. Do you get it a little bit clearer, Mr. Rev? Link below, James Maxwell. Thank you for listening.